Welcome back to a Vlogmas video that is solely dedicated to Christmas themed lunches. Hey guys, Kira here from 50 Shades of Mom, back to share another Vlogmas video. And today's Vlogmas video, we are doing Christmas themed lunches. So this is day one, and I'm gonna theme their lunches around Christmas all week long and then share it with you guys over the weekend to give you some kind of inspiration to theme your children's lunches if you'd like to do that for the week before Christmas break. So I have my 5-year-old, well, he'll actually be 6 tomorrow, and he goes to kindergarten, so that's his lunchbox. And then this is my 10th grader in high school. So at least it gives you a wide variety of young and older things to do for your kids. So for their main course for both of them, I got the tri-colored pasta. That's the red, white, and green tri-colored rotini. I picked that up and boiled that for both of them and then just threw some marinara sauce on top. And I'm actually dropping this lunch off fresh and hot right during their lunchtime so that they have a piping hot pasta dish. So they have the red, white, and green pasta, and then Mason is taking a organic fruit punch juice box, and then he's taking the Mott's applesauce in the strawberry. He's taking a Annie's fruit snacks also in the strawberry, and then these are just the ranch flavored veggie straws from Walmart, but I picked out the green and orange ones. I know they doesn't look exactly red, but you get the point that it's red and green themed. I just left the white, stick still in the bag. Mason is taking a frozen themed cheese sticks. My kids have been tearing up the cheese sticks lately. And then these are the soft baked Christmas cookies that I found at Walmart. So I just gave each of the kids 2 of those as their sweet treat. Then they each have a green fork inside of a red Tupperware. So it's the little things, you guys. And then here's Jacob, and he is also taking the same pasta along with a red fork inside of his green fork with his red Tupperware. And then I actually couldn't find his green fruit snacks, which I was going to get for him, but he actually is enjoying the frozen ones. He normally doesn't like anything but the Annie's. He's kind of weird like that, but he had the one on Friday and said he really liked it. So I packed him another one of the frozen ones, and then I did the same thing for him, but a little bit more, like a bigger snack bag full of the green and orange veggie straw sticks. And then he also has 2 of those Christmas cookies. And then here's that little container that I got from the Dollar Tree. I love giving this to Jake. It fits so good in the front pouch of his lunchbox, and it allows me to double up a snack in one container. So my kid is all about his veggies, so I packed him some sliced cucumber and some red cherry tomatoes, and then inside is a little ranch cup of dressing. And then Jacob really likes Duke sausages, but this is the spicy kind, so it's a little bit more red, so it just fit in more with our Christmassy theme, and it'll be a little spicy kick for him when he eats his lunch. So that is it, guys, for day 1 of our Christmas themed lunches. Okay guys, so welcome back to day 2 of our Christmas themed lunches. I have Jacob's and Mason's ready to go. They're cold lunches today, so I pre-packed them the night before, and Jacob's Tupperwares are closed because Mason's, you can see what they have, that they have the same, and then the rest I'll just go through and show you what the differences are for Jacob. So we'll start with Mason, and for their main course I did little peanut butter and jelly crackers. This is actually Mason's birthday, the day that he's receiving this lunch, and peanut butter and jelly is his favorite lunch, so had to do a peanut butter and jelly kind of lunch for him. But instead of doing like a cookie cutter kind of lunch, which is what I did last week, I did crackers because he really likes peanut butter and jelly crackers, and then I just rolled the outside in some Christmassy kind of sprinkles. So just tried to spice up the peanut butter and jelly crackers. And then the other thing that Jacob has the same is the little mini donuts. So these are just like the little mini like Little Debbie chocolate frosted donuts, and I just took a hot mug of water and I held the donut over the steam and let the chocolate get a little moist and wet, and it let me push the mini M&Ms through. So I either did red and green, or then I did all of the colors and kind of made it look like Christmas lights. So Mason only has 2, Jacob has 4 donuts, but being that this is Mason's birthday, he's also going to have a cupcake that I'm sending in for school. So this is more than enough snacks that he's going to need. And then he's taking a frozen cheese stick, his Red Annie's fruit snack. These are the queso chips. I know they're orange, but they're the closest to red chips that we could get. So we got those. And then he has his Mott's red strawberry applesauce. And he has a strawberry red Danimals yogurt. And then a red organic fruit punch juice box. So that is Mason's themed lunch for the day. And then, like I said, Jacob has both the same thing, but he has 6 cracker sandwiches, you know, because he's a big boy. And then in here are his 4 little donuts. And then still haven't found the green fruit snacks for him, so I gave him another frozen one. And then he has a couple more of those hot and spicy Duke's sausages. And then he has a regular cheese stick in here, no frozen theme on that one for him. And then he has some of his green Oh Snap Dilly Bites pickles, and then a green jalapeno lime bag of late July chips. So that is it for day 2 of the kids' Christmas themed lunches. Okay guys, so here is day 3 of our Christmas themed lunches. They are kind of small today, but mighty. I know that these kids will be completely filled up by what I packed them, and they're pretty much, for the most part, taking the same thing. So I tried to be organic looking and cut a Christmas tree out of a quesadilla. You guys, I am no artist, so that was the best that I can do. Jake's is a little bit bigger than Mason's, but OMG, like I said, that was freehand and I stink. Like, I'm not good at that. But I made each of them a cheese quesadilla, and then underneath is the green holiday chips that I got from HEB. So I figured like that was kind of like a Tex-Mex theme going with the green chips and the quesadilla. And then here is Mason's, and so he's taking some frozen fruit snacks. I don't have any more of the Red Annie's one, and a cupcake left over from his birthday yesterday. He has a red applesauce, a strawberry explosion yogurt. I actually thought that was a juice box that I grabbed out of the fridge. It's a yogurt, so I need to grab him a juice box. And then this is just the strawberry parfait jello. This is the container. I got it from HEB yesterday for $1.50, and it's basically just jello and whipped cream. So I put that in a Tupperware for him and mixed in some grapes. So it's like a red and green theme, and that's it for Mason Boy. And then for Jacob, again, he has the same thing right here, but then for his like veggie, he has broccoli and tomato. And then in here, down here, he has some ranch dressing. And then here he has sour cream because he likes sour cream on his. And then he has a frozen fruit snacks, and then he has a cupcake as well. And then he always brings his Hydro Flask water bottle, and that's about it. I might throw something else in for Jake, maybe some Duke sticks or something, just a little bit of extra protein. But for the most part, I think the kids have a pretty substantial lunch. So that is it for day 3 of our Christmas themed lunches. Okay guys, so welcome back to day 4 of our holiday themed lunches, and I have some really cute and fun things to show you guys today. So I did something really cute for Mason, and then I did something really awesome for Jake that I saw on Pinterest. So let me show you guys Mason's first. So he's taking some of his traditional stuff, his red Mott's applesauce, his strawberry explosion yogurt, and then organic fruit punch juice box. So those pouches are pretty much his standard. And then we did hard-boiled eggs today, and so I just cut them in half and salt and pepper them. Mason doesn't like the yellow, but he likes to take the yellow out himself, so I left it like that for him to do that. And then he's taking a frozen cheese stick, and then here I have some pretzels for him. And then look what I did to his Rice Krispie treat. So I dunked half of his Rice Krispie treat in chocolate, and then I stuck the 2 little pieces of pretzels behind it so it kind of looks like a reindeer, and gave it a red M&M for a nose and then 2 googly eyes so that kind of looks like a chocolate dipped reindeer. I was really excited about that. It came out really cute. I was gonna do that for Jake, but a little too kiddish for him, so I passed on that, but that's okay. I gave Jake some fun stuff anyways. So for his red themed veggie, he has his peppers that he likes so much, filled with cream cheese and that everything but the bagel seasoning. And then here is his cheese stick. He's been enjoying them too. And then I sent him in with some green snap pickles, so that's kind of his veggie, like his green pickles and his red pepper. And then he has some of these red Duke sticks back here. Since I couldn't do the reindeer thing for him, I just gave him another one of these holiday cupcakes. We still have some left over from last week. And then I also packed him some pretzels. But his main course is these little egg sandwiches. So I've done the cucumber sandwiches for him, and now I did egg ones. So there's 4 hard-boiled eggs in there. It's probably hard to see because it's in the refrigerator, but I basically made them BLT sandwiches. So I cut them in half and I put a slice of tomato, a piece of lettuce, some mayo, and some bacon on a half of an egg, and I did 4 of them like that. I think he is truly going to enjoy them because he loves the BLT and he loves hard-boiled eggs and he loves egg salad. So this is like a combination of all of them put together. So I think Jake's really going to enjoy his lunch, and I know that Mason is too. So that is it for day 4 of our Christmas themed lunches. Okay, you guys, I am back for the very last day of our Christmas themed lunches. I can't say I went out with a bang, but I am somewhat excited about today's lunch. I want to do something fun with the pizza. I originally was going to cut that in a Christmas tree, but then I already went and did that to the quesadilla. And then I was going to decorate it like a snowman, but Mason asked me not to put anything else on his pizza. And I was going to decorate with the olives and peppers, make it look like a snowman. And then I was going to tie the top up with tinfoil, like put a piece of tinfoil over the top of the circle of the pizza and put a little piece coming out so it looked like an ornament hook, like coming off an ornament. But I had to cut them in 4s, at least for Mason to eat it, maybe not Jacob, so it wouldn't hold together what I was trying to do, and it didn't look like an ornament. It looked ridiculous. So a little unsuccessful with the pizza thing, but your options if your kids like toppings is to leave it whole. You can do a smiley face and 2 eyes with black olives, and then do a carrot nose. You can cut these. I saw a way to cut them in the shape of a stocking, but it was a little hard to cut a circle in the shape of a stocking, so I couldn't do that. But if you look on Pinterest, there's many options on what you can do with a pizza lunch. Unfortunately, I'm just riding solo like that. But in Jake's lunch, for his red and green theme, he has that buffalo cream cheese dip that I got at the grocery store, and I put it inside some celery, so he has some red and green celery. I know the Cliff Bar doesn't really match, but I want him to have something else hearty because he has something to stay after school for. And then I gave him the Philadelphia dips in the jalapeno cheddar. So that's basically just a dip with some chips. And then he has his pizza. And then what I made for both kids, and I didn't bag it up yet, that's why I have Jake's bag right here, is their little like Santa mix. I do this for them every holiday, but once I start disturbing the bowl, it's hard for you guys to see. So what's down in there is some popcorn. I literally never found the red and green mini M&Ms, so it was 2 o'clock in the morning last night when I was picking out red and green M&Ms out of the jar of the colors. So there's red and green mini M&Ms in there. There's marshmallows, there's little chocolate chips, and then there's different kinds of sprinkles that I got out of this container. So I just kind of went around and sprinkled some of those sprinkles all in there. So it's just like a little Santa kind of Chex Mix. So I'm going to fill that in the bowl and put his pizza in, and that's what Jake is taking. And then here is Mason's lunch. So like he has his pizza, and of course his standards, his applesauce, his yogurt, and his juice box, which he told me, even though that's red, that is not Christmas themed, and I need to step up my game. That's what my 6-year-old told me. So he's probably not going to like the fact that I gave him a fig bar today, but none of his granola bars or anything were Christmassy themed. I was kind of sticking with the red and green, and he wasn't really about that life, but I wanted him to have at least his standards and then his special treats. So Mason really loves whipped cream and strawberries, so I put some strawberries here, put some whipped cream in the bowl, and then just sprinkled it with a little green sprinkles. And then here is his bag for his Santa mix and his pizza. So that is it for this time's Christmas themed lunches. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. I hope I was able to bring your children's lunch boxes a little bit of inspiration. Merry Christmas, you guys. I love you all so much. I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye, guys.